course, was "O Canada," performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi and welcome everyone here on Tuke. Get ready folks, these two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Bowl. Klay Thompson is out there with Young. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's DeRozan. After the miss from Trae Young. Here's Nurkic. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now Young.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Misses the layup. Beal deciding where to go with it. And Bamba pulls it down. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Young into the lane. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Alvarado. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Reddish. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Young. Beal against Thompson. Beal the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Bamba. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Young passes to Thompson. Back to Young. Tipped away. On the wing, Thompson. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Here's Beal. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Young passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Now here's DeRozan. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Beal with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Young passes to Bowl. Beal with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
That one drops. He ties it up. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Pass to Black. Thompson against LeVert. Thompson comes with the double team. There's the three. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Young pass to Bowl. Nice move. And the dunk by Bowl.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Beal against Young. Outside, Beal puts it up from 15. Count that one. Beal's got 9.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bamba sets a screen. Young pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Right wing. Here's Knox. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here is Young. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Beal against Young. And here is Beal. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Cole is out there with Reddish. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. Now here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And that one goes long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Sinks that one from the post. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young inside. And the dunk by Bol.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much that we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. And of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. And here's DeRozan. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Toppin. And he recovers it. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Nurkic checked in for Black. And Okeke subbed in for Toppin.
For your Raptors, Jusuf Nurkic, Chuba Okeke.
Here's Young. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Rebound by the Raptors. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okeke passes to LeVert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw drops for LeVert. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Young, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Young looking around. And the pass to Thompson. Atlanta again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
DeRozan with it. Guarded by Reddish. Here's LeVert. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Got a hand on it.
And that massive
wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Now LeVert. Double team on Nurkic. Raptors need to get a shot. Bamba with the block. Picked off in midair. Here's Alvarado. It's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Toronto calls timeout.
Free t-shirt, so let's get loud. We need you to take a grab right now for your short side crew. Raptors. Knox. Bradley Beal. Fans, once again, your north side crew. Let me hear it. Beal.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Passes it to Nurkic. From the low block. That's tipped. Now, here is Young. Down low. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And even though Bamba needs to add a lot of strength, he does have the body control to convert through contact.
Here's Knox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bamba sets a screen. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Toronto called for the foul.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
He misses the free throw.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Blacks checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And Toppin subbed in for Caris LeVert. Now here's Beal. He's got 9. Pass to Okeke. Here's Black. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Raptors trail by 7. And Beal kicks to Black. Okeke passes to Toppin. Now Beal. For 3. That shot missing. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Magic in Orlando. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Hawks.
They're scoring the ball.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got Yusuf Nurkic, DeRozan out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Okeke in a power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Weissman's checked in. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring one, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Atlanta making a switch here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Bol. Michael Porter comes in for Reddish. Robinson's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Young. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 6 on the shot clock.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Hawks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Wiseman finds Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Robinson against Beal. Over Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
And Bradley Beal right there just using the force to get to the free throw line.
The Raptors have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball stolen. Here's Alvarado. Bucket is good. Alvarado's got his second basket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him.
Got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
For Atlanta, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. Karis LeVert's checked in for Beal. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Raptors trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Okeke. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Clarkson. The feed now to Wiseman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Blacks checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy, getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
Shot clock at 5. DeRozan passes to Okeke. And here's LeVert. No good from outside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about Duncan rising up there and showing he's got the ability to throw it down.
Alvarado passes to Okeke. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Okeke. Over Wiseman. And Wiseman sends it back.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
DeRozan scanning the floor. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Atlanta?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Raptors call time here. .136 left in the third quarter. Knox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the Raptors making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Here's Beal. 13 points in the game. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Toppin sets a screen for Beal. Kicks it to Toppin. With 1 on the clock, Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 15 points.
Beal loves the fire off the catch.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 16. And when we return, we'll get the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta, Clarkson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center, locking down the middle. Beal with the steal. The pass to Knox. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Passes it to Toppin. Toronto working the ball around now. It's Beal on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This is what Beal is out there to do, just pour in points.
Atlanta leading by 14. Clarkson surveying the floor. And a wide open look for Porter. And they'll get another chance. Over Beal. That's good from Porter on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Knox, guarded by Robinson. Outside Beal. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Substitution for your Raptors. Chuba Okeke. Jose Alvarado.
Clarkson with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson right side. Here's Cauley Stein.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
DeRozan passes to Nurkic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Beal against Robinson. Pass to Nurkic. Over Cauley Stein. A second chance effort, and Nurkic finishes inside.
And Nurkic did a great job just keeping the motor running.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Toronto calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now here's Wiseman. Defense is right there, and they pick up 2.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Raptors trail by 16. Pass to Okeke. Launches it. Wiseman with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Porter against DeRozan. They set the screen. And Wiseman sends it back. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The Hawks leading by 20. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's Nurkic. A special move before the shot. Nurkic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Trae Young.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Alvarado. Defended by Young. Toppin, no one around him. Outside for Beal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Drills it from outside.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young drives in.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The first free throw is good.
Line for Toronto, Bradley Beal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young drives in. Unable to get that one. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first one falls.
You think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds. When he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 16. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Young for 3. It's off. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing